Welcome to the Flaming Eck. I'm Jonathan Harding, and this week we're going to take a look at Bayern's home game against Schalke. Looking at the lineups, Heinkes made 3 changes, and they were, I have to say, a bit of a surprise. Gomez, Robin, and Boateng all started. And considering the run of form that Bayern have had lately, Heinkes has obviously felt now is the time to rotate his squad. Schalke, well, they haven't got Huntelaar, we know that. He's out with an eye injury, so it was up to Timo Pukki up front to lead the line with Michel Bastos. What we've found here again is that Bayern have come out comprehensive winners. And as much as that sounds boring to say, you have to marvel at what Bayern are doing. They now sit with a 48-plus goal difference, 55-4 and only 7 against. And they've not even conceded in the second half of the season yet. Manuel Neuer was once again a pedestrian today. 4-0 at home and totally comprehensive justifies Heinkes' decision to rotate the squad. Before the kickoff, lots of people were wondering why he's dropped Mandzukic and why he's dropped Müller. Arjen Robben clearly had the desire to play, even if he didn't get a goal today. And while Mario Gomez, we know he can find the back of the net whenever he's on the pitch. David Alaba impressed me twice today, obviously with both of his goals, particularly his penalty, albeit a soft decision. But his second goal, the one that was laid off by Gomez, was superbly taken. The biggest impact for me today was absolutely the man at the centre of the park, and that was Javi Martinez. He's come in this year, and a lot of people have said that Gustavo, and quite rightly so, was the better player beforehand. Statistically, on paper, that much was true. However, since Martinez has come in and played with Schweinsteiger, not only have the pair formed a formidable partnership in the middle, but they've now made things very difficult for sides like Schalke today in terms of breaking the play down. Schalke really struggled to get the ball out of their own half for large periods of time, and that meant Bayern could dominate. And dominate they did. 4-0 at home, and this game was well beyond doubt before the substitutions were made in the 70th minute, where Heinkes rung in the changes, if you like, bringing off Lahm and Schweinsteiger and Ribéry, the core of the team, if you like. What impressed me most today, we were talking about Martinez and Schweinsteiger, is the possession. Bayern had 70% of the ball at the end of the game, 75% at the end of the first half. Now, against a side like Fürth or Augsburg, that may be expected, but against Schalke, a side who are in the Champions League still, that's incredible. And you have to give credit to the men at the centre of the park and the defenders, including Boateng, for keeping that stat so high. And as much as you might think that Schalke then had to do more running because they didn't have the ball as so often, it was Bayern who ended up with more kilometres run than Schalke by the end of the game. This really is one of the greatest Bayern sides we've seen in the recent history of their club. And if they go on and win these tournaments and win these competitions, then they will undoubtedly be one of the most special sides in Europe. So with the trip to Arsenal looming, Bayern have still got to keep their focus on the Bundesliga, as hard as it is to maybe motivate these players. Or at least that's what we thought. Wolfsburg away next Friday is their next trip, and really it doesn't matter who Heinkes plays, it seems, because Bayern are just going to run riot anyway. You've got to give the man credit though, because he's still motivating his players to play such beautiful football and to win games so comprehensively, even though the Bundesliga title is all wrapped up. And even before Bayern kicked off today, all the results went exactly the way they wanted to. The Bundesliga seems all but done and dusted. I'm Jonathan Harding, and this is the Flaming Eck.